up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, baby, it's gonna be a messy Christmas. What am I talking about? New information is coming out on the soap opera that Good Morning America created with the likes of Amy and TJ. Now listen, a lot of people who were undercover members of Cheaters United was sitting there saying, leave them alone. That person. To which everybody clapped back. Well, if that's your person and y'all plan to be together forever, forever, and it wasn't just some sneaky undercover work stuff that got discovered, why haven't you guys filed for divorce? Neither of you. Y'all, listen, they did some digging, and get this, Amy and TJ, neither of them have filed for divorce from their spouses that they were so ready to leave before they got caught on their secret little Thanksgiving getaway. Now listen, let me just bring everybody up to speed to let you know the craziness that's going on. Okay, TJ was messing around allegedly with Amy's good friend, a Good Morning America producer, Amy, and also Amy was being confident and friends to not just the girls he was having an affair with, but also his wife, okay? The wife thought Amy was 10 toes down. Amy literally wrote TJ an inappropriate birthday card. The wife found it. I know, TJ's dumb, but why did you save a birthday card that could have been, but then again, he had been cheating on plain sight of his wife, so I see why he was like, ain't nothing, I can get away with this, okay, right? So are we all together? The wife found the birthday card. The wife hired a private investigator because she was like, wait, so the girl that was pretending to be my friend is actually sleeping with my man? Yeah, welcome to being married to TJ Holmes and knowing Amy Robach. She hired an investigator. The investigator is what got all the videos and the pictures that blew up in the tabloids that literally ABC at first was like, ratings bonanza, and didn't care, okay? They put them on the air. But then TJ and Amy angered execs because one, they started making fun of it, light, talking about we're not ashamed of our love, as if they just didn't get caught on an inappropriate relationship. But two, it triggered Robin Roberts' fury. If you guys don't know, Robin Roberts tried to look out for TJ and Amy in 2017. There were rumors all over that they were messing around together. Robin Roberts called in TJ and Amy and said, listen, I've heard these rumors. You guys, can you knock it off? They went above Robin Roberts, complained about her, and said Robin Roberts was harassing them when they were doing nothing but just being friends. Cut to now, Robin Roberts wants them gone. It looks like they already found TJ's replacement. His name is DeMarco. He was on CBS LA. Listen, on paper, he looks and sounds like TJ on paper, so it'll be a good replacement. I used to watch him on TV. It's going to be a good replacement. Robin Roberts wants Amy out there so bad that she even said that she will stand in for Amy until they find a suitable replacement because it's bad for the brand. A lot of people said, what is what they do in between the sheets has to do with the brand? But with this new report, we're about to get into it, it has to do a lot. Because remember in my last video, there's a playlist if you want to catch up on the dirt, right? Remember I told you guys in my last video, it's not just the fact of who they love, it's what if TJ goes back to his wife? What if Amy goes back to his wife? What if TJ starts cheating on Amy? What if Amy starts cheating on TJ? What if they become mortal enemies after a year? It's going to destroy the show in the long run, especially if the network builds it around their relationship. Some of y'all told me to shut up. What are you talking about? They're going to be together forever. Well, fast forward, divorce court is saying, are you sure? Because there's no mention of either of them wanting to leave their spouse. Let's get into that. Still married. Good Morning America's Amy Robach and TJ Holmes still have not filed for divorce from their respective spouses, despite their month-long romance. And let's get into this because you know I have an opinion. Good Morning American hosts Amy Robach and TJ have still not filed for divorce from their spouses despite their month-long romance. The New York court system source told, this is directly to the paper, that neither party has filed for divorce yet. They said there isn't any divorce on file yet for Amy and Andrew or TJ and Marley because nothing has been filed. It's entered into the system only after filed and accepted by the respective county's clerk office. Meanwhile, a source close to Amy said that despite not being filed, she and Andrew have been working out the terms of their divorce privately, saying there is no specific date yet for it to be finalized, but they're making very good progress. Now, first of all, let me tell you something. let's finish Amy's statement. They're dealing with all of it, property, everything. It's going to be a complete resolution of everything once it's filed. It's unclear if TJ Holmes and Marley Fiebig have taken any steps behind the scenes to end the marriage. One source familiar with the process said it's not uncommon for a couple to hammer out a divorce before it's filed. Y'all, let me just say this. I told y'all. Let me tell you what happened with TJ and Amy, which is actually really bad for them. In my opinion, and again, this is just me looking at, like, this is my opinion. If you want to see what I base my opinion on, please watch my old videos. Do your own research also if you think I'm wrong. But I think from what it looks like on the surface, TJ and Amy have been creeping for a minute. They were like literally slow dancing to Usher. Tell me again, can we be lovers and friends? Listen, they've been slow dancing to Lovers and Friends by Usher in the break room when everybody else went home, right? They've been literally like, shawty, I never said anywhere. Fine, I'll stop. But honestly, I think that they were getting it in on the low. They never expected someone to find out. And who knows how long they've been sleeping together. But one thing is certain from their thing, they are not each other's people. They were not desperately in love. This is two people who were in lust, liked each other, but never had the guts, the courage, or the BALL, whatever you want to call it, to literally leave their spouses, prepare their children, and move forward honorably with what they want to do. Now, everybody can get it how they live it. I'm not judging how anybody lives their life, but it is ridiculous that people are trying to turn this into a love story when it is an office affair that went too far. Let me tell you something. They were never planning on leaving their spouses. Amy didn't file for divorce. TJ didn't file for divorce. This story about Amy and Andrew Shue, 90s heartthrob, working it out behind the scenes. Let me tell you where that came from. This man had rented or made a podcast studio and bought equipment because they were going to start a husband and wife podcast show. When the news broke, does this sound like people that were preparing for a divorce? Or is it more likely your wife got caught creeping on you, right? She said she wasn't ashamed. You're trying to keep your ego and you're like, yeah, like I was with it too, we're leaving. But there's no divorce. Yeah, you can hammer out the things, but you guys weren't even separated. You weren't even living separately. Cut to TJ and Marley. You know TJ was never leaving Marley. I don't know what Amy thought it was. Marley, for whatever reason, loves that cheater, pumpkin eater. And I do believe that when the smoke settles, if Marley will have him, he'll be right back with him. He's cheated on that woman too long, too many times. Now, this is not to toot Marley's horn because girl. But let's just be real about what's happening. But you guys, there is more. So again, this goes into why ABC is just like, yo, like, can y'all calm down? This is not like you guys can literally destroy the show because this is a volatile relationship. And also, we are not going to wrap a show around two people that are still openly married. Why have you guys not filed for divorce? Why? Question is, they haven't because they don't want to. Because again, they're not planning on leaving their spouses. Because again, this is an affair that went too far. But y'all, there is more. The best part is the paper reached out to him, and guess what? Amy and TJ both said no comment. Y'all, listen, this is a hot mess. If you don't know, Amy's daughter babysitted for TJ's kids. They all went out on double dates. This was best friends turned to undercover lovers that got exposed, and now they're trying to scramble. But do you now see why ABC is like, y'all got to get out of here. This is too messy. Because y'all, listen. Anyway, Amy's been married to Andrew since 2010. That's 13 years. She has 2 teenage daughters. TJ's been married to immigration lawyer Marley Fig for 12 years. They share a daughter age 9. TJ is also father to 2 children from a previous relationship, Brianna and Jaden. Listen, this is 100% understandable. And now I see why ABC is like, y'all, what is going on? Because if any of them decide to go back to their spouses, and now that looks like this was nothing but a work fling that went too far, y'all, listen, TJ already got a replacement. Amy's replacement is soon going to come. Let's see what 2023 brings, but I don't know. I don't know how they're going to beat this, because how are they even going to, let's just say they stay with their spouses. How are they going to stay on air after that? Y'all, listen, let me know what you think in the comments, and pray for Amy and TJ's Christmas, because baby, woo, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.